Oh, here you are, face to face in this trashy bar. Another glass and I am going places, makes me laugh. Good morning, my beautiful gems. How are y'all doing today? And my handsome gems, happy Monday. Happy November. It is November the 1st. I cannot believe it. Time truly does fly by. The older you get, it really does. I mean, I swear, I just blinked. And it seems like it was just Christmas the other day, and now we have to start getting ready for Christmas again. But, anywho, I hope that y'all had a great Halloween. If y'all did anything or didn't, we didn't really do anything, per se. It was just our normal prep day. We did have a few trick-or-treaters, which, if you watch my Instagram stories, you would have seen. I was like, standing at the door talking about how we never hardly get any, and then like a slew of them came up. It was so funny. I was like, oh, I got one. I got a trick-or-treater. But anyway, I know that sounds silly to be excited to get trick-or-treaters. I didn't want to keep all of that candy. I just bought 2 bags of candy at Walgreens when I stopped that day to get Athena's stuff. And so of course we put a little bit in Athena's bag, not too much. She ended up with so much candy, y'all. Like they had trick-or-treating at school on Friday. Then she came to our house, which we didn't give her very much candy because she came home with a whole bucket full of candy. And then we got her a little camera, which is the cutest little thing. It's just this tiny little pink camera, but it's a real camera. I ordered it on Amazon for $30. So if any of y'all have a toddler, she had so much fun with that thing, which at first I thought, well, this is going to be a waste of money. It takes real pictures. It comes with a real memory card. And she had so much fun with that. I wanted to keep it at the house so that she would have it on the weekends when she's there with us. But when her moms picked her up, they were going to like Terry's brother's house for a party, and I knew that there would be a bunch of people there, and I thought that Athena would really love to take her camera, so I let her take it home with her. Alas, I probably won't ever see it again. That's the only bad thing about like getting her stuff that I think is fun, and then she takes it home and then I never see it again. But she had a great time with that little camera on Saturday. Like, she felt like she was a photographer, and it does take real pictures. I think it's only like 20 megapixels, so the quality of the pictures is horrendous. But for a $30 kids camera on Amazon, I would highly recommend it. If I remember, I will try to link it in my Amazon store because it's real cute, and it comes with like a little cover with a strap so she could like hang it around her neck. So we went to Shelbyville to see my family and everything. We saw Granny Dee and Poppy, which is Athena's great grandparents, and my sister. And we ended up going to eat lunch at this little place, and I had a really good burger. Highly recommend it if you're in this area. And also, I mean, they had a really wide variety on their menu, but it was good. And everybody there loved Athena. She took pictures of everybody. They gave her candy too, in addition to us. They gave her like a bag of candy that had like bracelets and plastic spider rings and candy and stuff. And my mom, of course, gave her a whole bunch of stuff with candy and toys and whatnot. And then my sister, she's very like artistic and stuff, and so she made like little Halloween buckets for all of the kids in the family. So Athena got to pick out her bucket. So she had a big day on Saturday. She had a good day. Then we came home, and it was, I don't know, 2:30ish or so once we laid down for nap. And I woke up when Jaylee and Terry got there to pick up Athena. Yeah, we were like zonked out. Athena was too. Which normally she doesn't take naps that much anymore. But I feel like whenever we like go and do stuff with her and kind of wear her out, and she ate all of her lunch and she got a brownie. So that's kind of a recap of our Saturday, which I did kind of recap that in my Saturday vlog. You know, I didn't vlog any of that. That's one thing about being a YouTuber and being around your family. Which, one thing that's funny, like my sister absolutely hates having her picture made. I mean, she literally will fight you if you take her picture or try to take her picture. Okay, she's going to snatch whatever camera or phone you have in your hand away, and she's going to delete it. So while we're on our way down there, I told Athena, it's like, oh, by the way, Aunt Denny loves to have her picture made. Loves it. So be sure to take plenty of pictures of her. And Athena sat across from her while we ate lunch, and all she did was take pictures of her the whole time. So it was funny. And then they said that she had a good time. I talked to my daughter yesterday. They did not bring Athena over to trick-or-treat or anything. Honestly, she had so much candy, and we had already spent all weekend with her. It was fine. They just took her around their neighborhood. Y'all know my daughter is big and pregnant, and the last thing she wanted to do was get up and get in the car and come over last night. So hopefully they took her around a little bit. She did not need any candy at all, to be honest. She had already accumulated more than any 4-year-old in the whole world needs. But whenever they went to Terry's brother's party, Jaylee said that she took pictures literally of everybody. She said, like, people that, like, they don't even know or whatever. And she said she would just go up to them and snap their picture, and everybody was like, is that a real camera? Is that really taking pictures? And they were like, yeah, it's a real camera. So I'm teaching her to be a little photographer like her Mimi. I always love to take pictures and get pictures of everybody. It kind of makes me crazy because my sister will not be in any pictures at all. And I'm like I took a picture of everybody at the table, but my sister was kind of sitting right beside me, so it was easy to take a picture without her actually being in the picture. And I was just like, you need to be in the pictures, you know, for memory. She's like, why? I was like, because one day Athena may look back on this and not remember that you were there. She's like, it doesn't matter. I was like, oh my gosh. But I do believe in trying to capture those memories. And, you know, a lot of the reasons that she doesn't want her picture made, which is a lot of the reasons that, you know, I've went through stages where I didn't want my picture made, is because she doesn't like the way she looks. But my advice is to go ahead and just have the pictures made, because 10 years from now, 15 years from now, you never know what's going to happen, and you will appreciate those pictures, or at least I think that you will. And they can even be before pictures. Like, I have some horrendous pictures of me from when I was really big, and now they come in handy for me to do my little before and after pictures. But I digress. I do think it's important to, you know, take the pictures, have the memory. Everybody knows what you look like anyway. That's what I try to tell my sister. But I guess with social media, you know, she doesn't want it, like, plastered out there. And that used to not be the case, you know. I mean, like my dad, you know, he died when I was pregnant with Jaylee. And so he's been dead for 21 years. But if I see, like, a picture, or somebody gives me a picture of him that I've never seen before, I mean, it's honestly priceless, you know. And of course, back then, we didn't have to worry about being on social media or whatever. I mean, we just took pictures and got them developed. Or used the old Polaroids, which, by the way, I love Polaroids because you get, like, that instant picture. But anywho, she had fun with the little camera. I do have an old, like, little Canon camera. It's like a little red one, and I never really used it much. If I can find it and dig it up, I'm going to charge it and just let her, like, use that around our house to play with, because she was really into it. And, you know, I want to try to help develop that creative side of her, because, like, I've never felt like a creative person personally. I, you know, always focused more on, like, accounting, you know, my studies, stuff like that. That was always my strong suit, was my grades. And, you know, I never did anything like extracurricular. I never really learned how to draw. My handwriting's not good. I feel like I don't have a creative, or I used to feel like I don't have a creative part in me. Now with YouTube, I have found a way to be creative that works for me, that I never knew was in there. And so I do feel like I kind of thrive on being able to tap into a little bit of creativity that I didn't know that existed inside me. So, and I've always kind of been like a photographer, especially like of other people. And if I go to like parties and stuff, like where I used to work, we used to have these big Christmas parties, and all the doctors, you know, they always like to have their pictures made. And so I would always take my big camera, because it's also a nice little icebreaker. You know, you can just go around and snap pictures of people. They love it, or most people do. Enough about that. I don't even know how I got off on that tangent, I guess, talking about Athena's little camera. But I do want her to, like, be creative and want to express herself and take pictures. She was taking pictures of the inside of her mouth and everything. It was stupid, but she was having a good time. So that's all that mattered. So my little $30 Amazon camera was a hit. And the pictures will never be seen. Honestly, they're not good quality. It's not like we'd ever get them developed. She'll probably fill her memory card up, and her mom or something will have to, like, just delete them so that she can just keep taking pictures. But also, another thing that's been on my mind, I have a lot to say this morning, I guess, is it is November the 1st. And I know that once we fall into this November, December season, the holidays, the parties, the get-togethers, it is a difficult time for most people who are trying to follow a diet, no matter what type of diet it is. It is difficult with the get-togethers, with the parties, and stuff like that. Now, I do have a couple of recipes for, like, some little, like, mini pecan pies and mini pumpkin pies, which is what I have done the past 2 years. Have made those to take to, like, my mom's house and stuff like that whenever we have Thanksgiving and Christmas. And, like, my thing that I always have to bring is real pecan pies, and I have my grandmother's recipe. It's really good, but I mean, one piece would probably be like 60 points, to be honest, because it's nothing but sugar and butter and all of the good stuff, you know. And Charlie loves it. I always will make, like, a couple of them at Thanksgiving and a couple of them at Christmas. But then I've also started using, like, the little wonton wrappers, which Roy also did a video and made, was it pumpkin pies that he made? And he used, like, these little mini, like, round taco shells, which actually would almost be easier than the wonton wrappers. The wonton wrappers, like, the corners do kind of get crispy. He said he would, like, fold his end because they didn't like that crispy part. I personally don't mind it. To me, that's a good texture. I like anything that's, like, crispy and chewy like that. So I will definitely make some with the wonton wrappers, and if I can find those little mini soft taco shell things that he used, I may try that, because it would be easier, because you have to, like, layer the wonton wrappers. It's not difficult, and everything's super low in points. Like, each little pumpkin pie is like a point, and I think each pecan pie is 2 points. And then I like to take, like, either fat-free Ready Whip or, like, the coconut Ready Whip or whatever to have to top it with. And I just think it's fun, and it lets me have my pumpkin pie and my pecan pie, which I feel are staples. My whole point in bringing all of this up is I know that it is a difficult season, and it is difficult to stick to a diet, and it's almost like, well, maybe I'll just put it off, you know, until after the first of the year. And I don't suggest that. Even if you're not perfect, I would still suggest trying to, you know, stick with your plan for the most part. If you have a party, if you have an event, if you have just a little small get together and you want to indulge, you know, I'm going to have some wine, I'm going to have some food. I try not to eat a lot of sugar. That's one reason I make those desserts. If you notice, one thing I always try to avoid is sugar at all cost. To me, sugar is like an addictive thing, and it just makes me hungrier and makes me want more and more and more of it. So you may not lose any weight over the next couple of months, but if you just try to adhere to whatever you're doing, for the most part, I do think that you will at least maintain. And you don't want to put on, I mean, if I went like crazy, I could easily put on 10 or 15 pounds in like the next couple of months. I mean, easily, if I just decided to eat whatever I wanted to eat. Shoot, it smells like a skunk out here. Anyway, I just wanted to bring that up because we are kind of going into that season, and I know that everybody gets a little bit anxious about it. Also, if you're on Weight Watchers, they're changing the Weight Watchers plans again next week. I don't really have an opinion on it yet. I mean, I know what I've heard about it. One thing, I think it is loosely based around the blue plan, which is what I'm on, which is what I've been on the whole time. I mean, I started when it was freestyle, and then I just went to blue because that was basically the same thing. And I think the difficult part of this is just going to be that everybody's points are going to be more personalized. So it is going to make it a little more difficult for me to share like points of items. And so this is where I highly suggest that you really take ownership of your own points calculations, and you can take any meal, you can take any recipe, and you can calculate the points of it. Highly suggest that you always calculate your own points regardless of what I give, regardless of what anybody else gives. Now, iTrack Bites has a free version to use, and if you pay for the premium version, it's like $40 for the whole year. Now, I watched Bree's video this morning, and she said that last year she got iTrack Bites, like on Black Friday, they had a special for $20 for the whole year. That's cheap, y'all. There's no reason that anyone couldn't do that. And so they do have a plan that is relatable to the green, blue, and purple if you want to stick to that. So by the time this video comes out, which will probably be like next Tuesday, this will probably be the day that the new plans are going to launch. So we will see what we think about them then. So maybe next week I can kind of give more of a little rundown of my thoughts of it. But I'm here at work, and I will talk to y'all at lunchtime. Alrighty guys, it is lunchtime. I have my sandwich, fruit, and yogurt. My sandwich is 4 points just because of the Arnold sandwich thin, and I've already had to break out some Crystal Light this morning. I was just dying for some caffeine, so I had to go ahead and do that, and I am starting to edit my weekly vlog. So I will check in with y'all whenever I get home. I have my banana and my Fiber One brownie in here as usual. So I will see y'all tonight. Good morning, everybody, and happy Tuesday. Sorry I did not vlog last night. I literally had the longest day ever at work. It was like 8 o'clock before I got home, and I was done. I could not speak to the camera. I couldn't speak to Charlie, and I had a lot of editing to do, and I was so stressed out. I was just like, y'all are just gonna have to forgive me for missing one night of my weekly vlog, because your girl was wore out, mentally, physically drained, trying to get my breakfast together so that I can get out the door. But yeah, so that was how my day went yesterday. First of the month, Monday, all of that stuff. It was literally never ending. I forgot my fork. I thought that I was going to die before we left work, to be honest. Sorry if this angle's bad. But anywho, I will chat with y'all at lunchtime, I guess. I am a little late getting out of here. It's already like 10 till, so I got to go. I love you guys, and hopefully I do a better job vlogging today. So I will chat with y'all later. Alrighty guys, it is lunchtime. I have my sandwich and fruit as normal. I'm also getting ready to edit, and then I also remembered that I still need to make my thumbnail for the weekly vlog that's going up today, because I haven't finished that yet. I did get it imported last night. I stayed up and got that part done, but I have to make the thumbnail and get it set to go live at 5 o'clock today. So gonna work on that, and yeah, I will check in with y'all later. Hey guys, so it is Tuesday evening. I thought I would come on here and vlog, even though I do have a horrible headache, and I got home a little bit later tonight. There's Nico. Let's let you say hello. Say hello, Nico. Mr. Attention Hog. So yeah, it was another long day at work, and my head and neck is like killing me. Last night I couldn't even vlog, and I'm sorry about that. I know I always like even do like a minute just to show my dinner or whatever, but I literally could not even speak last night. I was so tired, and I had so much editing to do tonight. I don't have to get a video up, so I can relax a little bit, hopefully. But yeah, it's been a rough couple of days, and I'm over it, to be honest. But I took some Advil, so hopefully it helps my neck. It's just sitting at that stupid desk, that computer, all day long and staring at it, and yeah, it's just getting to me. But enough whining, enough complaining. It is what it is, and it's going to end And it's going to end December the 9th. So I downloaded a little app to do a little countdown. So I have like 37 days or something from today until December the 9th. So, of course, the closer I get to it, the more excited I will be. And, yeah, so tonight we have the shrimp and cauliflower fried rice. And it's supposed to be shrimp and broccoli. I screwed up and put the broccoli in the pressure cooker. And I'm going to like put it, you'll see it in the meal prep video, because I'm going to insert a little clip like, major failure fixing to happen right here, Jennifer, you're making the wrong decision. But it really just made the broccoli like mush. So it looks like green soup with shrimp in it. But it tasted pretty good the other night, at least I thought so. What did you think, Charlie?
Good.
Yeah, oh, what's wrong with your voice?
Nothing.
Nothing? Oh no. I'm not feeling good. Charlie doesn't have a voice. And, yeah. So we're quite a pair. We haven't even talked since I came in because my head was hurting so bad. I did notice that you sounded a little scratchy, but I just thought that it was because you had just started talking or something whenever I came in and maybe hadn't said nothing in a while. And I just was like, take this. I got to go change and relax and didn't really pay attention. So I'm going to show you my green shrimp soup and spring rolls. And is my spring roll and pot stickers ready? And then I'm going to go in here and eat and try to relax a little bit. Here is my shrimp with broccoli and cauliflower fried rice, which kind of looks like shrimp soup. Roy, I'm sure you're loving this. But I'm not a huge seafood fan. Charlie is much more than me. I typically will not eat any type of seafood except for shrimp and salmon. I don't like any type of fish or really anything else. I mean, like I'd eat some fried clam strips or something, but those kind of taste like fried shrimp to me. But anyway, overall, it's delicious. Next time, I actually would not add the broccoli at all. I would just mix it up like after the meal was completely done and just steam the broccoli to try to keep it in solid form, so that it didn't disintegrate like it did. But it tastes better than it looks. Trust me. Just don't do like I did and put the broccoli in the pressure cooker at all. But we're going to go eat and relax. I'm so exhausted. Actually, my throat's kind of feeling sore too. I hope we're not getting sick. And Charlie doesn't have a voice. Anywho. All right. Talk to y'all later. Good morning, guys, and happy Wednesday. I'm finally in the car. It is already 7:57. If that tells you how my morning is going. So I'm actually not feeling that good. Y'all know Monday was a rough day. Yesterday was a little bit better at work, but I started feeling bad like as the day was going on. I don't know what this car was doing. He was just like sitting on my side of the road. He just got over. Anyway, so yeah, if I seem kind of down today, it's because I woke up feeling bad and decided to get some extra sleep. I did not do my normal workout because I just feel like my body is crying out for some sleep, and I felt like I needed to give it to it. And I kind of woke up with a sore throat this morning. So, hopefully I'm not getting sick. Charlie has also kind of got laryngitis. I don't know if he's feeling bad or not. But whenever he gets sick, one of the first things that happens to him is he starts to lose his voice. Which I know the last time I got sick, I did lose my voice for a day or two as well. I hope that we're not sick. The baby shower is this weekend for my daughter, so I'm excited about that. I actually need to stop at Walmart now that I say that when I get off work today, because I gotta get some wrapping paper. We got the stroller and the car seat, so we have two big gifts to wrap, so I'm gonna need like 2 or 3 rolls. I don't know. We'll have to see. But anywho, regardless of that, I am going to take some like Sudafed today. Whenever I get to work, I have some in my purse, and I have mixed up one of those Bomar Nutrition immunity drinks, the blue raspberry or blue lemonade, whatever it is. It's really good. It has like a lot of vitamin C and stuff in it, and it's just one of those things that you should be doing like every morning or whatever, but You know, I kind of put it in the cabinet after I drank one or two of them. They're super good. And kind of forgot about it because I'm always in such a hurry in the mornings. I can't remember to mix up a drink like that. You know, I got to get my little hand mixer out and all of that stuff. So, but I took the time to do it this morning because I feel like I need it. I need to give my body a boost. I feel like I need a B12 shot, to be honest. But we're going to go to work. We're going to be fine. Now that I'm ready, once I get there and settled in my office, I will be okay. I literally have like one of the longest kind of tedious reports to do today for month end. So that will literally take me most of the day, I think. I will just be able to get nice and comfy and sit there and work, hopefully. We shall see. I sure hope I'm not getting sick. I ain't got time for that. I think that sometimes when my body gets run down, I kind of react this way, if y'all have noticed. It's like if I have like a super bad month end or something and get myself completely wiped out and exhausted, then it's like I start feeling sick. Because I'm also still trying to get up so early. I'm still trying to do all of those workouts and stuff. Which is another reason I felt like I'm at the point to where, you know, I have to choose between like my health and my sanity and everything else over my job. And that's why I've decided to leave my job. And I am so looking forward to a break. Y'all just don't even know. I got a countdown timer thing on my phone now. So I think I'm 36 days from today. But yeah, I am seriously just really, the first few days, well, it's going to be December, and I do plan on doing Vlogmas, but I'm not going to do anything crazy, you know, other than like some little vlogs during Vlogmas, along with my normal things, so that I can have a little bit of downtime, maybe. I don't really have a whole lot to talk about today. Like I said, I know I'm feeling kind of down. I don't want to be like a Debbie Downer for y'all. I want to be positive. You know, we're kind of going into this season to where everybody's going to be getting sick. It's getting cold. It's 41 degrees here today. It feels super cold to me. Hence the big pink puffy sweater. But I do have this shirt on underneath, which is just a little short sleeve, like animal print shirt. So sometimes I will get hot in my office, especially like after lunch, after I shut my door and eat my lunch and edit and everything. It will warm up in my office to an extent, and then I may have to shed the sweater for a little while. But it's like the temperature is not very well regulated in my office because it's either hot or cold. It's one or the other. So, and I have a heater in there. I run it most mornings because it'll be freezing. And then, like I said, after lunch I'll be hot, and I'll take my sweater off and turn the heater off, and then I'll be cold. Which we did order, like our house is old, it's kind of cold, and I did order a new fireplace insert from Amazon. I'm excited about that, to get there to go in the den, which is where we hang out all the time. I saw her last year. The one that we have in there, it's like a little tiny, it looks like it's like 20 inches wide or something, and it was left by the previous homeowners, and we've just never bought a new one. We found one for like $300 and something on Amazon. I don't know if that's a good or bad price, but anyway, we went ahead and ordered it. It should fit in there. I think it's like a 36 inch or something. Charlie thinks there might be a little gap around the edge of it, and he might put up like a piece of trim or something to make it look like it completely fits in our fireplace. We actually have a wood burning fireplace in our house. However, I am not about that. I grew up with wood burning fireplaces, and our only heat source was a wood burning stove. And I know that it could come in handy in an emergency if we didn't have any electricity, but it scares me. You have to take care of it. You have to know what you're doing. You can easily get a lot of smoke in the house, all of that stuff, and I just do not like it. So we just decided to get another, because Charlie's like, we should just get the fireplace cleaned and use it. No, I'm scared to. I mean, if I have to, I will, but I just like my little electric fireplace, and hopefully this one will be better and have a nice little blower on it and will keep us nice and toasty. Because last year when it got real cold, man, my house was cold. which Charlie's like, oh, it's because, you know, it's old, it's the windows. Well, in the summer, the house stays cold with the air conditioning. It's not like we go into different rooms of the house and they'll be really hot or something downstairs. And I'm like, I don't think that's it. I think there's something wrong with like the heating element. So I am going to schedule a service call for sometime in December after I'm through working, so that I will be there, because Charlie will not speak up and tell them what he thinks is wrong. Like, he'll just assume that, oh, it's the windows or whatever. But to me, that's not it, or else it would be hot in the summer. Is that not right? Am I thinking wrong? So, and yeah, our house is older. I don't think that there's anything really wrong with our windows. I mean, they probably need to be caulked around, but we'll see. I just want to be there when the person comes so that I can tell them the way I see things, and that way they can check specifically for the heater. Now, hopefully they don't come back and say we need a whole new unit, because the unit downstairs is old. But to me, the temperature of the heat that blows out is not hot enough when it gets below freezing to keep our house warm. It will literally run 24 hours a day. But I am glad that we got, or we will get, the little fireplace insert. Hopefully it will be nice. I'm not sure if it'll come this week or next week. It's one of those things that kind of had a longer shipping date, but I think it's already shipped, so we shall see. And speaking of that, one thing I need to get on is like my Christmas shopping. I'm not going to go overboard this year for Christmas for everybody. Of course, I will get Athena a bunch of toys and stuff, but most of her stuff is kind of cheap. I mean, she's easy to please. You know, she's 4 years old. And then the baby, he or she is not going to really know what's going on. So I'm just going to get it like some clothes and diapers and rattles, you know, different things like that. Athena had this one little toy when she was little that she loved. It's a little, I don't know if it's Fisher Price or Play School or whatever it was, a little radio thing. And I know we still have it somewhere, but it's probably about worn out. But I'm going to get this baby one of those because Athena loved it. She could hold it, she could press the button from the time she was like, you know, 3 or 4 months old. And she would kind of dance to it and shake it. It was so cute. So I know they sell them at Walmart. I think I ordered hers on Amazon. So things like that's what I'm going to get for the baby. Then for my kids, and like Jaylee's spouse, my other daughter's boyfriend, I just always give all of them money. We just do money for everybody. And then I also do Christmas pajamas for everybody. So, and sometimes I'll do like some candy, you know, some kind of little stocking stuffers or whatever. But, you know, the older they got, the easier it was for me just to give the kids money. That way they can get whatever they want with it, or save it, or pay bills, or whatever they need to. So then I have to get like Charlie's mom a gift. We really don't get together. Like Charlie's family doesn't get together for all of the holidays and stuff, really. They used to, it seemed like, but now not so much. And then my mom, she will always have like Christmas lunch. And did we do Dirty Santa down there? I feel like we do Dirty Santa for everybody, but then I'll probably get like my mom and sister. I'll get my mom a gift, obviously, and then my sisters, and then my cousin's little kids. There's a couple of them I have to buy for them. Of course, they're easy to buy for. Kids are easy, I think. And I'm all about going into TJ Maxx and Marshalls for those kids' gifts too, because you can get cool toys for half the price, even cheaper than Walmart sometimes. So we went in Home Goods the other day looking for the soap dish container things that we bought. They had tons of toys. I mean, it looked like they had just had a fresh shipment of toys. We looked around for a hot minute, but Charlie was in a hurry. He was wanting to get over to the shoe store to get his shoes for work. So he didn't want to like dilly-dally around in there forever. So we briefly looked at the toys, and then we got our soap dishes, and I did get a comforter and stuff for upstairs, which I guess y'all will have already seen that before you see this video. But yeah, Home Goods was stocked with toys. We ran in Marshall's real quick. I did not look at their toy section, but like when we went into our Home Goods, it was all right in the front of the store. Tons of toys. Toys upon toys upon toys. Like, I feel like we could go there and get all of Athena's toys almost. Charlie did look and found like this little Play-Doh thing. Looked like a bird or something that like pooped Play-Doh. He's like, you want to get her a Play-Doh pooper? I'm like, not really. She loves to play with Play-Doh. Like, she likes for him to come upstairs in her room and play with her. And they end up playing with Play-Doh lots of times. They'll do that lots of times if I have like editing or something that I have to do, or, you know, Mimi needs a little break, then Papa takes her upstairs to play in her room. So maybe we'll get the bird Play-Doh pooper. I don't know. It was kind of cute, but I was like, really? But Athena, of course, would love it. And Charlie, I'm sure too. He's like a big kid. So yeah, I need to get started on my Christmas ordering. I'm waiting for the baby too to see if it's a boy or a girl. Update, mom and baby are doing good. Hopefully by Friday, she goes to the doctor on Friday. So I will try to remember to update y'all on Friday night whenever I close out the video. Because I won't know Friday morning, but I think they're going to pick an induction date because she is 37 weeks now. And so we'll see. So that's exciting. So at least I know a day. But she's been doing good. She does still have her bad days. But overall, I think mom and baby are healthy. I'm at work. I will talk to y'all at lunch. Alright guys, it is lunchtime. I have my sandwich, fruit, yogurt dip as usual. All of this is just 4 points. The bread is the only thing that counts points. And of course, I am getting ready to finish editing my grocery haul Saturday vlog video that is going up Thursday evening. So that's what I got going on. And of course, I have my banana. And I better have my 501 brownie. There it is. And that definitely like curbs my little chocolate craving every afternoon. 2 points. So highly recommend them. We will see if they remain 2 points under the new program. Who knows? We'll find out next week. Hey guys, so it is Wednesday evening. I am home. As you can see, I'm in my robe. I'm freezing to death. I had to dig around and find my house shoes and everything. To me, it's like wintertime. It went from almost fall to winter, just like overnight. Anywho, y'all know after I talked this morning, I didn't feel good today or this morning. I have kind of felt okay as the day has went on. I haven't felt worse, I guess. So, you know, maybe I was just extra tired or something. We shall see. I did take a Sudafed once I got to work, and that's kind of, you know, done me good today. I did drink that immunity this morning. I'm going to try to keep drinking that this week and just, you know, try to boost my vitamins up. It's got a lot of vitamin C in it. And yeah, here's Mr. Nico to say hi. Say hi, Nico. Say hi. Oh, you're a good boy. That's a good purr. Those are good purrs. Yeah. Anywho, we are having chicken enchiladas tonight. I'm going to show you mine. They are just plain. I'm trying to keep Nico out of my food because he's sitting right up here beside it. But let me flip you around here. All right, so here are my 2 chicken enchiladas, and I think they come out to 4 points for all of it. And then this is just some of the Chobani non-fat Greek yogurt with some of the Taco Bell hot sauce mixed in there with it. So I like to dip that in there. This is super filling, y'all. I highly recommend making these enchiladas. Super good, super filling, very flavorful. It's just the combination of everything. That Frontera salsa, all of it. It is just the perfect little combination, I think. So this meal is definitely one to try. And again, you can also just do it and make one and do like a side of the Spanish cauliflower rice. I chose not to do that because our shrimp meal has the Asian fried rice with it. I can't remember. Anywho. But this time I just decided to do the 2 enchiladas for each of us. And yeah, and then we're working our way quickly through the Hannah banana cake. That's what's left over of the Halloween candy, by the way. But we just have a few slices of our cake left. That is delicious. So we've pretty much been eating that as soon as we finish our dinner every night. So I'm going to go eat and edit and try to relax a little bit. I've almost got my video edited, so I don't have a whole lot to do tonight. But I will chat with y'all tomorrow. Good morning, guys, and happy Thursday. I swear my hair's looking a little crazy today. The animals were running around. I am wearing the camel colored sweater from my Amazon haul today, all black otherwise. I don't have time to walk back to my bedroom. It is 7:55. I have got to go. I will be late per usual, but I wanted to jump on here and say good morning. Hope you are having a great day today, and I will see y'all at lunchtime. All right, guys, it is lunchtime. This will be my last sandwich for the week with my yogurt and fruit. Tomorrow I will have a pizza with yogurt and fruit. As y'all know, Pizza Friday. Got me a fresh Great Crystal Light here, and I'm actually shopping. I'm trying to get these earrings from Jaclyn Hill. Her jewelry line launched like just now, but I have it up on my work computer too. The website is not working, and so it's just saying out of stock, and I want them to get it to work. I really love that. I'm gonna get like a third hole in my ear so that I can wear like normal hoops and then have that in my second and third hole. But yeah, that's gonna be a little Christmas present to myself because I won't really be able to wear it for a while, but that's kind of the look. It's like two hoops with a little chain. I think it's so cute, especially in like a second and third hole. But error. They must be having some kind of problem. Let me refresh the one on my work computer. And I keep like seeing if Jaclyn's posted a new Insta story or whatever, so we shall see. So now the website's not even coming up at all. Anywho, I probably need to get to editing, but yeah, wish me luck. Hopefully I can get the earrings. I will let y'all know if I do. There's actually another pair that I want as well, but those are the main ones that I want. I'm gonna eat and try to focus on my work. Hello everyone, it is Thursday evening. Oh, which reminds me I have to make a pizza. I need to preheat the oven. Let me go ahead and do that now. My oven takes forever to preheat. We are getting ready to eat our last night of our shrimp and cauliflower fried rice, along with, what else? Mr. Charlie is over here. The spring rolls and the pot stickers. He still doesn't have his voice. How are you feeling?
I feel better.
Yeah, I feel better too. I just think that we both got a little bit under the weather at the beginning of the week, but I did feel a lot better today. I got up, I got my workout in, all of that good stuff. I'm not going to subject y'all to have to look at my green mushy shrimp meal again. Charlie, what do you think about the meal, even though the broccoli disintegrated basically in the Instant Pot?
It tastes pretty good. I think it'd be better if the broccoli was whole.
Yeah, so you'll see if you watch the meal prep video, editing Jennifer is going to jump in there with a disclaimer to not do what I'm fixing to do. And I've really thought about it because I put this, the recipe only called to bring the Instant Pot up, to set it to 0 minutes to cook. So basically it just brought it up to pressure, and then that was it. And so, you know, I'm standing there debating on whether or not to put it in. The recipe says if you don't want your broccoli mushy or too soft, I think is the way it put it, then put it in afterwards. And put it, you know, you have to put it on saute or something afterwards. I can't remember exactly. So I thought, well, I don't want it too hard because, I mean, I was using fresh broccoli, which was pretty hard to me. And anyway, I decided that I would go ahead and put it in. Well, it kind of seemed like a lot, so I kind of saved maybe a fourth of the bag or whatever. So after it was done, I was like, oh, wow, this broccoli is pretty soft. So I did put the rest of that other bag in, and so far, I've only had one piece when I put it in on the saute portion that didn't disintegrate as well. Have you had any like solid pieces of broccoli in yours? One? Yeah, so even that got too soft. So I've thought about it, and what I would do if I made this recipe again is not put the broccoli in the Instant Pot at all. I would actually just buy some steamable broccoli or steam that broccoli that I had until it was soft enough, and then just mix it together like maybe for a minute or something on the saute function in the crock pot and be done with it to where it would stay whole pieces. But it's not the prettiest meal. It's also not the worst meal that we've ever had, but definitely a lesson learned. Y'all know I'm a newbie at using the Instant Pot, so forgive me for disintegrating my broccoli, but lesson learned. I will hopefully remember that in the future and know not to put vegetables in there like that. But the other couple of meals that I've cooked in the Instant Pot have both turned out perfect. And I think I even said when I was standing there, I was like, I wish that y'all could answer me. Should I put it in now or should I wait? So, anywho, I made the wrong decision. But we shall see the next time if I make this again. I'm not a huge seafood lover, so it's not something that I actually like to prep a lot. It's something, you know, like if we eat salmon or something, I'm not ever going to like prep that for a week's worth of meals. Nico's fixing to hit my arm. Here, you want to say hi, Nico? There's the big man. There's the man of the house. You smell my food? The cats are really interested in the shrimp. But I would never like meal prep salmon or anything. I don't think that it would be good. Anytime we make salmon, we will just make it like for that one meal. And maybe I'll do that, maybe some individual meals after I'm not working. But I really still plan on prepping like I do because it just makes our evenings nice. And I'm going to be honest, I don't want to come in here and cook every day. That's Nico. I don't want to have to come in here and prepare a meal every day. And we don't want to have to clean up all of those dishes every day. You know, we do a lot of it on Sunday. It's kind of like a one and done. I still plan on having my laundry day on Sunday like I do now. We shall see, you know, what the future holds. But occasionally maybe I will prep one meal and have a couple of nights of, you know, an individual meal or something if I wanted to do something like the salmon. Because occasionally I do like to make salmon. And I've never made it in the air fryer, and I've heard that that's pretty good. So maybe we will try that one day. And sometimes we would try something like that on a weekend. Nico, sometimes we would try that on a weekend, but lots of times, y'all know, we like to go out to eat. But we will be on a budget once I'm not working for sure and have to cut back on our grocery spending. I'm going to do a lot of shopping myself and try to shop some at Aldi and Save A Lot and places like that and try to save where I can when I have the time to go to the store. And, you know, the prices are rising and everything. So, yes, your girl is going to be trying to do some bargain shopping and kind of see, you know, if I can put together some budget meals that are WW point friendly, bite friendly, calorie friendly, macro friendly, all of that good stuff. We shall see what I come up with on that. But I am going to have my dinner, and then we will have a piece of Hannah banana cake. I know I showed it in the container last night. I'll try to show it whenever we eat it tonight. It is so good, y'all. So good. It's 4 points a slice. We cut it into 10 slices. You could probably cut it into 12 and maybe make it 3 points, but we cut it into 10, and it's just delicious. It's perfect. But Nico's slapping my hand again. He needs some attention. I'm going to go. I'm going to eat. I'll chat with y'all later. All right, guys. Here is my last piece of Hannah banana bread this week. Shout out to Hannah Banana for coming up with this recipe. It's so good. It's definitely worth the 4 points. We cut it into 10 slices. If you wanted a skinnier slice, I don't know why you would, then you could probably save a little bit. But we think it's perfect. It's delicious. It's sweet. I mean, it does make you want more of it, but that actually hasn't been that much of a problem for me this time as it was the first time. I don't know if I was, you know, kind of knew what to expect this time or what, but highly recommend this. This would be good to make for, like, Thanksgiving if you want to take something sweet. I'm also going to try to make some of my little mini pumpkin pies and pecan pies and stuff like that. And kind of do maybe some Thanksgiving sides or something between now and then. We'll see. I need to think about that. But this would definitely be something good to take. And then I have some really low point pumpkin pies and pecan pies. I made them last year for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And they were great for me. Some of the other people liked them as well. Of course, a lot of people want the real thing with the real sugar and stuff. So, but we like them. I use the little wonton wrappers, and they're very low in points. But anyway, I'm going to go eat my Hannah banana bread, and then we will discuss Thanksgiving meals and foods and sides and stuff later. I will check in with y'all in the morning for our Friday car chat. Good morning, guys, and happy Friday. Sorry the sun is right in my face, but it is a pretty crisp, cool morning today. It is 46 degrees here in Tennessee. Well, Actually, it might actually be a little bit colder than that because everything looks frozen. I forgot I just pulled out of the garage. My temperature is actually going down as I'm driving. So now it says 45. We'll see by the time I get to work. It should be like whatever the outside temperature is. I forget that whenever I'm in the garage, it's not accurate. I do love having a garage to park in, by the way. It is life-changing. You don't have to worry about the weather, whether it's hot, cold, raining, or whatever. So yeah, I love being able to park in the garage because I don't have to like preheat my vehicle or anything. I mean, it's a little cool in here, but it's not freezing. I do have my black Columbia jacket on. I found this last year, and I'm so glad that I picked it up. I got it at Marshall's or TJ Maxx or somewhere, and it is just the softest, coziest little coat or jacket. I don't know. I wouldn't consider it like a heavy coat or anything, but it's perfect for like this type of weather. So anyway, and I always keep it in the car. I keep this and like a black, I call it a rain jacket. It's like a windbreaker thing from Old Navy. I've had that thing for like 15 years, I think. And I keep that for whenever it rains. Overall, I am feeling better today. I did not feel good like Tuesday and Wednesday. I just think that whenever I have like those long, stressful work days, I mean, like, we've literally been there late every night this week. Every night. Last night, even till 6 o'clock. But that's a lot better than 8 o'clock. And Monday just about killed me because I had a lot of editing to do. And so then Tuesday I got up, I was tired. I should have slept in Tuesday, but I didn't. I did it on Wednesday because by then I was feeling sick. Which I have been kind of coughing a little. I kind of have a little bit of a runny nose. So I do think I have like a slight little cold or something. But overall, I'm feeling better. And Charlie, too. You know, Charlie had kind of really lost his voice the other day. So hopefully it will kind of be more back to normal today. We really don't talk in the mornings. I know that may sound weird. But we just kind of bypass each other. Like, he's just getting up making his coffee whenever I'm getting ready to get in the shower. And so he's not ready to even speak at that point in time. You know how you are, or at least that's how I am. When I first get up, I can't have anybody talk to me until I've kind of had a few sips of my coffee and sat there for a few minutes. So I'm just kind of doing my little stories and stuff. And then I go get in the shower, and basically he comes in there and tells me bye whenever he leaves. So that's it. That's all of our communication in the mornings. Yeah, so anywho, I don't know what his voice sounds like yet. We shall see. So we are getting Athena tonight. God, the sun is not my friend this morning. We are getting Athena tonight, so I'm super excited about that. And tomorrow is Terry and Jaylee's baby shower, which Terry's family is giving it. We are going. I got the stroller and the car seat, which they know that. I wanted to buy it for them for two reasons. One, because, well, we had bought like Athena's stroller and car seat, and then we turned around and like I sold it to one of my friends that I worked with. So I kind of wanted to replace it. And I don't know if we're going to need like another car seat for us for the baby or not. We will just see how that kind of plays out, because I would rather not get another one for the baby. Athena could probably move up to like a bigger car seat. I think the one that we have for her can be used for a baby. I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember what we got for her for our car. I mean, it's back there, but we'll see. Go. I don't know why this car's not going. There's a freaking green light. Please, for the love of God, go. Y'all, I tell you what, this is one of the things that I will miss the least is this dang traffic going so slow down this road. I'm only like 7 miles from work, but it takes forever because of all of these red lights and all of these slow cars. And I know I gripe about it, but my God, people, just go, go, go. I just want people to go. That's it. at least go the speed limit. You don't have to speed, but if you want to go super slow, you know, I was always taught not to ride in the left-hand lane, you know, but people don't care around here. They don't care on the interstate or anywhere, to be honest. Everybody just, they either poke along or they're driving like a maniac. I just want to go at like a normal speed. Not too slow, not too fast. So that's my rant on that today. Update on the baby, and y'all will see this on Tuesday, so this should be a good update. And I forgot in last week's vlog to give an update, and I've gotten lots of questions about my daughter and the baby. So y'all know she was like in and out of the hospital a couple of weeks ago for blood pressure issues and just kind of these weird headaches and feeling weird and stuff. They did some blood work on her, and her blood sugar came back low. So I think that kind of explained like why I can't remember like if she would have these weird headaches and feelings like before or after she ate. Maybe she was having like a spike in her blood sugar and then dropping. I don't know. I have no idea. I can't remember. But that seems to be better. She does still have episodes here and there, but her blood pressure has been okay for the most part. I mean, it's still kind of borderline, but like everybody in my family has high blood pressure, including me. And I mean, her blood pressure's been like 130 over something. So in my opinion, that's not that bad, because my blood pressure used to run, before I started my blood pressure medicine, I was always like at 150 over 90 something all the time. And now my blood pressure is like perfectly normal. I do still take my blood pressure medication, and that was kind of back whenever I had gained weight and was going through depression. So I don't know really if the weight had a lot to do with it, but everybody in my family, like on my dad's side of the family, has high blood pressure and heart issues. And so I've been feeling really good, and I just take a low dose of, I forget what it is. Is it valsartan? Is that a blood pressure medication? Anyway, you know, I'm just like, I told my doctor, who's retiring, by the way, I have to pick a new doctor. The last time, I just didn't want to make any changes because I felt good. I feel like my blood pressure is fine. I feel like it just helps with overall, I mean, my heart rate tends to run fast and my blood pressure high, so I feel like it just helps keep me calm, if that makes sense. But anyway, back to my daughter. So she's been good for the past couple of weeks. She's not had any, she said she wasn't going back to the hospital again because it was really a waste of time of them sitting there, you know, for all those hours just to be monitored. And she is 37 weeks this week, and she goes to the doctor today. And so I think that they are going to discuss a day to induce her, which who knows if she would go. I would love it actually if she would just go into labor. Like, I wish her water would just break on its own and her have to go to the hospital. I think that would be kind of exciting. But I think they're going to go ahead and pick out a day to schedule to induce her, which we talked about it, like the baby's due date is the day before Thanksgiving. I would like her to do it like towards the end of the week or the weekend before Thanksgiving, to be honest, because I know that we're going to have to help with Athena a bit, and Charlie is off the whole week of Thanksgiving. This is one reason I wish that I was already done at work, because, you know, I don't feel like I can be as available. So we talked last night, and I was like, don't pick November the 18th. She was like, well, that's a Thursday. I'm thinking, you know, if I have him or her, if I have it on November the 18th, or go in on the 18th, then I'll have it like on the 19th, and then be able to go home, you know, like over the weekend possibly, if everything's good. And that's the weekend before Thanksgiving. But I'm like, I have a hair appointment on the 18th at 5 p.m. I was like, what works better for my schedule is if you go in on the 19th, because that's a Friday. We always get Athena like normal on Fridays, and then I would be able to, so I think I said that they're not going to let me be in the room whenever she delivers, but I will probably be the only person to go to the hospital to visit. So it would work better for me if she like went in and had the baby, and then on Saturday, you know, we could go visit. They don't want Athena to go into the hospital or anything, which I don't blame them. I mean, I offered we could bring Athena up there for her to meet them, but she said that actually I don't think they're allowing kids under a certain age to even go into the hospital to visit people, so that's not going to happen. Like whenever I had her, my older daughter, my mom, I guess, and them had them. I can't remember who kept her, but they brought her up, and I've got like the sweetest little picture of, you know, my older daughter kissing her on the forehead or whatever, and we were really attached, and, you know, I was so worried like she was going to be jealous, and she was little. They're only 18 months apart, and anyway, it was a sweet little picture. I think it would be sweet to get that from Athena, you know, or get that for Athena for the future, but Athena is actually not interested in the baby at all. I don't know if she doesn't understand. I mean, she knows that mommy's pregnant. She knows that mommy's having a baby, but if I bring it up, I'm just like, is it a boy or girl? She says it's a girl. I mean, like, she's confident that it's a girl, and I'm like, are you excited about it? She never really answers. She just goes on about her business and plays. She doesn't really seem interested in talking about the baby. I'm like, are you going to help with the baby? She just kind of looks at me. So I don't think she is interested in this baby at all. So we shall see. I'm like, are you going to be gentle with the baby? She's like, I'm not. I was like, you have to be gentle with the baby. But I'm excited for the next couple of weeks. Obviously, I'm excited because I'm on my countdown for work. I think I have 34 days left. Of course, that includes like weekend days too. So, I'm trying to think how many weeks after this week. And then we've also got Thanksgiving weekend in there. So that week will be a short week for me at work. So we shall see how long it takes me to get to December the 9th. But I just turned on the road. I'm like a couple of minutes away from work. So let's see here. If you are a true Jennifer's Gym, which I know if you've made it this far, you are. Let's see here. Leave me, what emoji do I want? What is it? It's November. I guess leave me a turkey. Put me a turkey emoji right here. It's turkey season. Maybe next week or the week of induction or whatever, we'll do a baby, because I almost said like a baby emoji, but we'll wait on the baby. We'll wait and see what happens at the doctor's appointment today, what she finds out, and that will probably be either next week or the next, but I'm really hoping for the weekend before Thanksgiving, so we shall see. So yes, leave me a little turkey, and hashtag Jennifer's Gyms, of course. I love you. Actually, I love that name. I can't remember who came up with that name, but thank you. It is perfect. So, y'all are true gems to me. I love you. I love all the people that support me fully. And I just want y'all to know that I do appreciate y'all. Y'all are the reason that I'm getting to take on this new adventure in life and, you know, see if I can make this work. See if I can, you know, just do this full time. We shall see. Like I said, I'm not opposed to getting another job. I will just be picky about whatever job I get if I do have to go back into the workforce. We'll just put it that way, because I need something with a little bit more work-life balance. That's what this job really lacks. It's all work. There's no life balance or anything. If there was more flexibility, more of a understanding, more of a work-life balance situation there, then I might not be leaving, because it's not that I hate the job. It's just certain aspects of it that don't fit well with me and that I disagree with. Certain things that they've changed. Anyway, I'm not even going to get into all that. But hopefully, gosh, the sun, y'all, it's making me too bright. Shining bright like a diamond today, huh? All right, guys, I'm here. I love y'all. I will see y'all at lunch. It is Pizza Friday. Woohoo! I'm the first one here. 9 minutes late, and still the first one here in finance. So I love that for me. So I'm early. Ha! All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Alrighty, everybody, it is Pizza Friday. So here is my 4-point pizza with my fruit and yogurt and a fresh grape Crystal Light, of course. And of course, I am working on the meal prep video. which is going to be slightly funny because, as y'all know, I messed up the broccoli and shrimp recipe. So I'm going to have to jump on there probably tonight whenever I get home editing. Jennifer is going to come in there and make a little statement about it. But anywho, I'm going to eat and edit, and I will check in with y'all tonight to close out this video. Hey guys, so it is Friday evening. We are just coming on here to close out this video. Here comes Mr. Nico already running right over here. Let's say hi to Mr. Nico. Yes, he loves y'all. Yes, he does. But we are having our last meal for the week, which is the chicken enchiladas. Your voice isn't that much better, is it? I said to him this morning that we don't ever really talk in the mornings, but that's Nico. We don't really talk in the mornings because you're just getting up when I get in the shower, and then right when I get out of the shower, he leaves. So I didn't know if your voice was better or not, but how do you feel?
I feel okay.
Okay. All right. I actually feel a whole lot better, which I've been drinking that immunity drink the past couple of days. Did you ever try that?
Yeah, I've had it every day.
You have? Does you think it helps a little bit? I mean, it's like a good boost of vitamin C and stuff. I do feel like it has helped me a little bit. Somebody asked me on Instagram, do I take it every day or not? Really, the idea would be to take it every day because it's just vitamin C, vitamin D, a bunch of good stuff for you. But anyway, I took it the past couple of days. I wasn't sure if he did or not. I told him to, but sometimes he doesn't listen. So it does taste good, though. I'll show you what I'm talking about because now that I brought it up, I'm like, did I even show y'all? I might have the other day, but I might have just put it on Instagram. But it's these immunity support things from Bomar Nutrition. It's got 1,800 milligrams of vitamin C, and then 100 micrograms of vitamin D, and then a 33 milligrams of zinc or something like that. But they're just little packets. They're blue. They're pretty. They're yummy. I posted it on my Instagram, so we've each had those to drink the past couple of days. But yeah, recommend it. Not sponsored, but hey, Sarah Bomar Nutrition, I'm down for it if you are. Anywho, so meals. So the meal tonight is the last chicken enchiladas. Those I think are delicious. What do you think?
They're good.
Yeah, it's definitely a repeat meal. I highly recommend that meal. And then I think we kind of did a review last night on the shrimp meal. What would you give that out of 10? It's hard because, y'all, I disintegrated the broccoli. I mean, disintegrated it.
I don't know.
I'm going to say a 6.
I think it's like a 5.
You think it's worse than that? So I guess I'm being a little bit more generous. I think that it could be good. Would I make it again? I don't know, because I'm not a huge seafood fan. You know, I kind of picked that because it was an Instant Pot meal and because it was an Asian meal and because it had the shrimp, and Charlie likes shrimp and stuff. The shrimp was good in it.
Yeah.
The way the shrimp cooked in the Instant Pot was perfect. But
it tasted good.
It just was so mushy.
Just didn't look pretty.
And it was ugly, yes. It was hard to eat because of that. So I don't know if I will give it a second attempt or not. We shall see. If I do, like I said, I would just keep the broccoli completely separate, steam it, and then just mix it together and be done with it. Which is kind of the way that I do, like the Kung Pao chicken. I always cook the vegetables separate from the chicken and everything, and then I just mix them together at the end. And that always seems to work. So that's what I would do in the future. And I don't really know if it's necessary to cook it in the Instant Pot. Nico's playing with the tripod, by the way. You know, you could almost just cook those in the skillet in that sauce and then add a little bit of the sauce to the broccoli,
yeah,
so on and so forth. So I could cook it kind of like the Kung Pao chicken. I think it might taste better. I don't know. But regardless, it was kind of a failure. And then the Hannah banana cake.
It's great.
Yeah, it's delicious. It's completely gone. That's Nico. Oh my gosh. It's completely gone. We ate all of it. Charlie actually ended up getting one extra piece from me because the one night that I worked really late, Monday, was it Monday? I didn't eat it. I was like mad. I couldn't speak. I couldn't do nothing. I had a lot of editing to do, and I could barely even eat my food, let alone worry about eating that piece of cake. So we had like 3 pieces left last night, so I just let him go ahead and have that extra piece and be done with it. So he was happy about that. But that is our meal prep review. So, kind of a wah-wah, you know, on the shrimp, but we still ate it, you know, just like we still ate that one with the mushrooms in it that Charlie didn't like. He suffered through that week and ate it. You know, sometimes you've got some winners and sometimes you have some losers. But next week, we are going to have 2 repeat meals, one that I cook often and one that I've only cooked one other time that was highly delicious that we loved. So we're excited about next week, but we will tell you about that in the grocery haul and stuff and in the meal prep, obviously. So we're going to go ahead and close out. We love you guys. Thank you for joining us for another weekly vlog, and I will see you all in the next video.
Of everything, I like the way